You may be seated. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Board of Education, the administration, and the faculty and staff, I would like to welcome you to today's commencement exercises for the class of 2026. I have the distinct pleasure of filling in for Mrs. Nelson this afternoon as she is down the road with her family attending her son Briar's commencement. At this time, I would like to recognize the class of 2026 Salutatorian and Valedictorian. First, I would like to congratulate this year's Salutatorian. Please help me welcome Aubriana Wells.
Thank you all for coming. It is an absolute honor to be giving this speech in front of you all today. I cannot believe graduation has come so soon. Even in the quiet moments, I've seen how much we have all changed and grown. I am filled with pride seeing all of my classmates here before me and knowing that this chapter of our lives is coming to an end. When I think about what I want to leave you with today, I keep coming back to a poem by Mary Oliver. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles in the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things. The geese's call in this poem feels like the world calling all of us, the class of 2026, toward our place in it. It reminds us to pay attention to who we are and to live authentically, and that it is okay to be uncertain. We are not expected to have everything figured out right now. There will be moments when we fail, change direction, or question ourselves, and that is all a part of growing. What matters is that we continue moving forward without losing sight of who we are. Over many years of schooling, I've watched our class grow tremendously, not only academically, but as people. We've all experienced hardships and victories during our time together. I truly believe that our class is destined to do great things, and I cannot wait to see what the world calls upon us all to become. I also want to thank my family for their constant love and support, and especially my Grandma Sue, who showed me the importance of being unapologetically myself. Looking at all of us here today, I'm reminded that every person in this room has been shaped by someone who believed in them. None of us get here alone. It is my hope that wherever the world leads us, we continue to hold those people with us. Because today is not simply an ending, it is the beginning of everything we carry forward from here and everything we are still becoming. Thank you.
Thank you, Aubrey. Next, I would like to recognize this year's valedictorian. Congratulations to Macy Eaton. Please welcome Macy to the stage as she will share her valedictorian address at this time.
Good afternoon, faculty, family, emotional parents, and most importantly, the class of 2026. It is my greatest honor to stand before you today to deliver the 2026 valedictorian speech. Although many of us thought this day would never come, we gather today to recognize all we have achieved, overcome, and the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. Over the next few minutes, I would like to reflect on how much we have grown as a class, the memories we have made, and the valuable lessons that will stick with us for the rest of our lives. Even though our class president and Isaiah won class clown, and I myself have to sound out valedictorian, It's amazing to see how much we have grown and matured over the years. I'm sure Ms. Vaughn and Ms. Luthi are incredibly grateful they did not have to deal with us on our senior trip the same way that Ms. Stambaugh had to on our 8th grade trip to Hannibal. I'm sorry about that, by the way, Ms. Stambaugh. Over the years, we really have outgrown some phases and become the young adults we are today. For example, I'm really glad Kaylee and I outgrew the high ponytail scrunchie phase, Bradley finally ditched the mullet, Caden stopped wearing knee-high socks, and Brody decided to cut his hair above his eyes. Besides our younger and more awkward years, our classes continue making amazing memories and growing closer together without even realizing it. The boring fundraisers, the hot float building days, and miserable testing days slowly brought us closer. Even though we never won B first class, became Ironman volleyball champions, or beat any other class in the dress-up weeks, we can proudly say we won the volleyball tournament in the 6th grade. While we may not have continued our legacy as the mighty, mighty 6th graders, as Mr. McCollum would say, our class will forever be remembered for our work ethic, positivity, and perseverance, just definitely not our participation. One of the most important things I hope our class realizes today is just how proud of yourselves you should be. Speaking from experience, I know how life's challenges can feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Your mistakes and failures can really stump you up. Although it took me 4 years to fully understand this, I will encourage each and every one of you to always be proud of yourself no matter what. So even though our class will never be remembered as the pep rally champions or master float decorators, I truly believe we learned what it means to win the day, AKA the motto that Ms. Nelson encourages us to live by each day over the intercom. Lastly, I would like to thank the people who made this all possible, our amazing teachers and influential parents. Teachers, thank you so much for your time and energy to make sure we succeed. I still do not understand how Mr. Taylor and Ms. Hallmark managed to schedule their tests and quizzes on the same days, but I guess it built some character along the way. Ms. Fitch, I know I spent an entire semester learning how to save money, but I think my shopping addiction is just far too out of hand. However, I will always give you credit for being like a mom away from home. Thank you for all the Tide pins, showing me how to sew a hole in my favorite shirt, and for always caring for the students beyond the classroom. Last but certainly not least, I would like to thank our guidance counselor, Ms. Hoops. You have helped me succeed in every way, and I will forever be grateful for everything you have done. Thank you for seeing the best version of me, even during moments when I could not see it in myself, and for helping me see the bigger pictures in life. Mom and Dad, I know for a fact I would not be standing here today if it was not for you. Thank you for every time you have pushed me, supported me, and helped me overcome any obstacle. Also, thank you for not letting me drop out of high school during my overly dramatic moments. Your love and encouragement has truly helped me get through all these years and shape me into the person I am today. Every game you attended, every lesson you taught me, and every encouraging word reminded me that you are the exact role models I strive to be one day. Thank you for always being my beacons of light and for loving me unconditionally. Class of 2026, thank you for the memories, the laughter, and the friendships we have built throughout the years. We really have been through so much together, and I hope each and every one of you leaves here today realizing just how much you have overcome and accomplished, even if we never managed to win our school's competitions. But as we walk across the stage into the next chapter of our lives, let us remember that success is not measured by trophies or temporary victories. It is measured by the people we become and the lives we impact and the determination we carry with us wherever we go. Let today be the day that we truly win and give us confidence we can conquer anything in the future. Congratulations, class of 2026. We won the day.
Thank you, Macy. Once again, I am honored to be involved in this afternoon's presentation of scholarships, awards, and diplomas. A list of the awards and scholarships that will be presented today are provided for you in the program. We will begin the scholarships earned by the members of the class of 2026. Ms. Sue Hallmark will present the Spoon River College Foundation scholarships.
Many of you know me as that part-time math teacher in room 183. I'm also a member of the Spoon River College Foundation Board. It is my pleasure, on behalf of the Spoon River College Foundation Board to present 4 graduating seniors with the following awards. First is the David L. Bishop Memorial Scholarship. The Spoon River College Community Chorus and the family of David L. Bishop established this Memorial Scholarship to provide financial support to students who are participating and or seeking degrees in the arts, speech, communications, or theater. David taught English, directed plays, and coached the Canton High School speech team, and later in his career at the Illinois River Correctional Center through SRC and ICC. In 1980, he received the first Canton Chamber of Commerce Educator of the Year Award, and in 1982, the WIU Alumni Achievement Award. David was a passionate advocate of the arts and a community theater director and actor, and Fulton County Arts Council founder. This year's David L. Bishop Memorial Scholarship winner is Maya Brenner. The Elizabeth Chaplin Scholarship was established in December of 2016 in memory of Elizabeth Chaplin, who passed away shortly after the establishment of the Bob and Elizabeth Chaplin Scholarship. Preference is given to students in the ABM program with secondary preferences to a nursing student. This year's $1,500 scholarship winner is Haley Krieger. Spoon River College offers academic performing arts grants each year for full-time first-year students based on academic achievement. These awards cover tuition and fees for 36 semester hours in consecutive semesters during the academic year. The student may choose 3 semesters in summer, fall, spring, or fall, spring, summer order. These grants are renewable if a student maintains a cumulative GPA of 3.3 and full-time status throughout the academic year. This year's academic performance grant is Brody Thumb. Finally, the Jackson L. and Betty A. Williams Scholarship was established in 2019 by Mrs. Elizabeth Van Tehem as one of her many efforts of the foundation of her late husband, Jackson. The scholarship seeks to assist students who are seeking a career in agriculture or teaching. This year's $750 scholarship winner is Julia Tortolat.
Thank you, Mrs. Hallmark. Next, I would like for you all to welcome Doyle Hutton's mother, Mrs. Amy Evans, who will present the Doyle Hutton III Memorial Scholarship.
A good coach sees what you can be even before you see it yourself. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Amy Evans, and I am the mother of the late Doyle Hutton III. Today, we honor the life and legacy of Doyle Hutton III, a coach who lived his truth on every field, every court, and every sideline he stood on. Whether he was coaching junior high baseball, junior high basketball, JFL, or high school baseball, Doyle carried the same gift with him everywhere he went. He made his players feel seen and feel heard. When Doyle talked to you, he made you feel like you were the only person in the world. He listened with intention. He encouraged with purpose. He believed in people so deeply that they even began to believe in themselves. That was his magic and his legacy. The Doyle Hutton Memorial Scholarship was created to carry forward that spirit. It honors students who reflect the qualities Doyle championed in every athlete he coached: effort, heart, resilience, and courage to show up even when the path gets tough. This year, the 2026 Doyle Hutton Memorial Scholarship is given to 20 recipients from Canton, Lewistown, and Cuba High School, totaling $21,000. It is my privilege as Doyle's mother to present this scholarship to the following 3 students who embody the values and remind us of the hope, confidence, and possibility Doyle poured into every team, every season, and every conversation. Emma Probin. Aubriana Wells. And Colby Clear. To all the recipients, as Doyle's parents, Doyle, Pam, Billy, and myself, we are so proud to honor you today. May this scholarship remind you that someone sees your potential just as Doyle saw the best in everyone he coached. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Evans. At this time, please help me welcome Miss Valerie Wilson and Miss Lily Wilson, representing the family of Chad Wilson. They will present the Live Your Life Scholarship.
Good afternoon. My name is Valerie, and
My name is Lily.
we are here to represent the Chad Wilson Memorial and present to a graduating senior the Live Your Life Scholarship. The Chad Wilson Memorial was created in 2014 to honor Lily's dad, Chad. Chad was a fun-loving guy and a true mentor at heart. He volunteered to coach sports as a teenager and continued this as an adult. He coached basketball, softball, and baseball to the youth of this community. When a young kid showed up in his driveway one night to play bags, Chad didn't send him away. He taught him and so many others to play. The Chad Wilson Memorial has a bags tournament every year in September to raise money to give back to our community so that his legacy can continue. This year will be the 11th annual scholarship The memorial looks for a student who embodies many of Chad's qualities: a love of sports, family, working hard, and playing hard.
This year's Live Your Life Scholarship goes to Brody Thumb.
Thank you, Valerie and Lily. Would the following students please come to the stage? Tanner Beheimer, Maya Brenner, Amber Cannon, Macy Eaton, Bradley Ellis, Kaylee Foster, Haley Krieger, Caden Layferry, Emma Probin, Brody Thumb, Julia Turlot, Aubriana Wells, Cole Widener, Tanner Beheimer. Tanner is the recipient of the Cuba Alumni Scholarship and the Terry Beam Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Tanner. Maya Brenner. Maya is the recipient of the Cuba Alumni Scholarship. Congratulations, Maya. Amber Cannon. Amber is the recipient of the Spoon River College Performing Grant for Theater. Congratulations, Amber. Macy Eaton. Macy is the recipient of the Millard Library Scholarship and the Spoon River College Dual Credit Scholarship. Congratulations, Macy. Bradley Ellis. Bradley is the recipient of the Tripton McClure Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Bradley. Kaylee Foster. Kaylee is the recipient of the PEO Scholarship and the Shanna Helly Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Kaylee. Haley Krieger. Haley is the recipient of the Bob and Elizabeth Chaplin Scholarship, the Cuba American Legion Scholarship, the Marvin and Eva Lou White Memorial Scholarship, the Tompkins Wolf Memorial Scholarship, and the Warner Churchill Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Haley. Caden Layferry. Caden is the recipient of the T.J. Coulter Ag Mech Scholarship. Congratulations, Caden. Emma Probin. Emma is the recipient of the Highlander Honor Scholarship. Congratulations, Emma. Brody Thumb. Brody is the recipient of the Spoon River College Academic Performance Grant and the Tripton McClure Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Brody. Julia Turtelot. Julia is the recipient of the Ed Lane Memorial Scholarship and the William Queen Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Julia. Aubriana Wells. Aubriana is the recipient of the Academic Distinction Scholarship, the Clara Donaldson Memorial Scholarship, the Heritage Scholarship, the International Brotherhood of Boilermakers Scholarship, the Ready for Success Scholarship, the Sergeant Douglas J. Riney Scholarship and the Spoon River College Academic Performance Grants. Congratulations, Aubriana. Cole Widener. Cole is the recipient of the Aim High Western Commitment Scholarship and the Cuba American Legion Scholarship. Congratulations, Cole. In addition to scholarships, members of the class are being recognized for some special awards. Commander Shane Woods, representing Russell Smith Post, number 533, will present the American Legion Awards.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be able to present these awards to these well-deserving students. The first award is for male athlete. It goes to Brody Thumb. Next award is female athlete. Goes to Emma Probin. The Citizenship Award, Brody Thumb. The Americanism Award, Miley Strode. Scholarship goes to Macy Eaton. Another scholarship award goes to Aubriana Wells. I also have two scholarships that the American Legion and the Auxiliary have for the couple students. First one goes to Cole Widener. We have one more for Haley Krieger. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Commander Woods. Will the following students please come to the stage? Maya Brenner, Amber Cannon, Colby Clear, Macy Eaton, Bradley Ellis, Kaylee Foster, Rhiannon Freehill, Corbin Fuller, Arjun Howarder, Georgia Kennedy, Haley Krieger, Isaiah Leeser, Ben Miller, Emma Probin, Hayden Sharpen, Miley Strode, Brody Thumb, Julia Turtelot, Aubriana Wells, and Cole Widener. Maya Brenner. Maya is the recipient of the Academic Excellence in Art Award, the Academic Excellence in Family and Consumer Science Award, the IHSA Scholastic Achievement Award, the Prairieland Conference and ICAC Award, and the Silver Presidential Award for Academic Excellence. She is also the recipient of the John McCants Senior Art Award and the John McCants Award for Best Senior Art Piece. Her art piece is called A Magical Place and can be viewed at the side of the stage. Congratulations, Maya. Amber Cannon. Amber is the recipient of the Academic Excellence in Social Sciences Award. Congratulations, Amber. Colby Clear. Colby is the recipient of the Academic Excellence in Physical Education Award, the Gold Presidential Award for Academic Excellence, the IHSA Scholastic Achievement Award, and the Prairieland Conference and ICAC Award. Congratulations, Colby. Macy Eaton. Macy is the recipient of the Academic Excellence in Art Award, the Academic Excellence in English Award, the Gold Presidential Award for Academic Excellence, the IHSA Scholastic Achievement Award, the Illinois Council Mathematics Award, the John McCants Senior Art Award, and the Prairieland Conference and ICAC Award. Macy has also been named an Illinois State Scholar. Congratulations, Macy. Bradley Ellis. Bradley is the recipient of the Silver Presidential Award for Academic Excellence. Congratulations, Bradley. Kaylee Foster. Kaylee is the recipient of the Gold Presidential Award for Academic Excellence and the Academic Excellence in Mathematics Award. Congratulations, Kaylee. Rhiannon Freehill. Rhiannon is the recipient of the Silver Presidential Award for Academic Excellence. Congratulations, Rhiannon. Corbin Fuller. Corbin is the recipient of the Outstanding Performance in Music Award. Congratulations, Corbin. Ajun Howder. Ajun is the recipient of the Gold Presidential Award for Academic Excellence and the Excellence in Physical Education Award. Congratulations, Ajun. Georgia Kennedy. Georgia is the recipient of the Gold Presidential Award for Academic Excellence and the Senior Project Award. Congratulations, Georgia. Haley Krieger. Haley is the recipient of the Academic Excellence in Agriculture Award, the Career Agricultural Education Student of the Year Award, and the Gold Presidential Award for Academic Excellence. Congratulations, Haley. Isaiah Leeser. Isaiah is the recipient of the Academic Excellence in Music Award. Congratulations, Isaiah. Ben Miller. Ben is the recipient of the Gold Presidential Award for Academic Excellence. Congratulations, Ben. Emma Probin. Emma is the recipient of the Daughters of the American Revolution Award, the Gold Presidential Award for Academic Excellence, the IHSA Scholastic Achievement Award, the Jim Francis Athletic Award, and the Prairieland Conference and the ICAC Award. Congratulations, Emma. Hayden Sharping. Hayden is the recipient of the Career and Technical Education Student of the Year Award. Congratulations, Hayden. Miley Strode. Miley is the recipient of the Gold Presidential Award for Academic Excellence. Congratulations, Miley. Brody Thumb. Brody is the recipient of the Dave Izzard Athletic Award, the Gold Presidential Award for Academic Excellence, the IHSA Scholastic Achievement Award, the Prairie Land Conference and ICAC Award, the Academic Excellence in Science Award, and the Sons of the American Revolution Award. He's also been named an Illinois State Scholar. Congratulations, Brody. Julia Turtelot. Julia is the recipient of the DeKalb Agricultural Accomplishment Award and the Silver Presidential Award for Academic Excellence. Congratulations, Julia. Aubriana Wells. Aubriana is the recipient of the Gold Presidential Award for Academic Excellence and the Academic Excellence in Publications Award. She has also been named an Illinois State Scholar. Congratulations, Aubriana. Cole Widener. Cole is the recipient of the Silver Presidential Award for Academic Excellence and the Academic Excellence in Technology Award. Congratulations, Cole. Congratulations to all these students on their awards and accomplishments. Let's give them one more round of applause. Now, for some district awards, the Service Award, the Principal's Award, and the Superintendent's Award. Recipients, please remain on the stage until all the awards have been given. This year's Cuba Senior High School Service Award winner goes to Haley Krieger. Congratulations, Haley. This year's Cuba Senior High School Principal's Award winner is Hayden Sharping. Congratulations, Hayden. And this year's Cuba Senior High School Superintendent's Award winner is Kaylee Foster. Congratulations to these three award winners. The seniors of the month are recognized throughout the school year by the faculty and students based on the following criteria: self-management, responsibility, quality work, attendance, honesty, energy, optimism, teamwork, and positive use of rules or values. We will recognize the seniors of the month by having them stand when their name is read. September Senior of the Month, Macy Eaton. October Senior of the Month, Kaylee Foster. November Senior of the Month, Emma Probin. December Senior of the Month, Maya Brenner. January Senior of the Month, Georgia Kennedy. February Senior of the Month, Brody Thumb. March Senior of the Month, Colby Clear. April Senior of the Month, Ajun Howder. May Senior of the Month, Haley Krieger. Congratulations to these students. Let's give them one more round of applause. You may be seated. We would now like to recognize the honored graduates for the class of 2026. Will the following students please come to the stage when called? The students receiving merit honors are as follows: Tanner Beheimer, Amber Cannon, Corbin Fuller, Caden LeFerry, Isaiah Leeser, Hayden Sharping, please join me in another round of applause for our merit honored graduates. Thank you. The students receiving honors are as follows: Maya Brenner, Bradley Ellis, Rhiannon Freehill, Julia Turtlelock, Cole Widener. Please join me in another round of applause for our honored graduates. Thank you. The students receiving high honors are Colby Clear, Kaylee Foster, Ajun Howder, Georgia Kennedy, Haley Krieger, Benjamin Miller, Emma Probin, Miley Strode, and Brody Thumb. Please join me in another round of applause for our high honor graduates. Now we will recognize the class of 2026 top 10% students. The students in the top 10% and receiving high honors are as follows: Macy Eaton and Aubriana Wells. Receiving high honors in the class of 2026's Salutatorian, once again, Aubriana Wells. Receiving high honors in the class of 2026's Valedictorian, once again, Macy Eaton. Thank you. Now, the part everyone has been waiting for. Madam President, parents, relatives, and friends, by the power vested in me by the Fulton County Community Unit School District No. 3's Board of Education in the state of Illinois, it is my pleasure to declare that the young people before you have met or surpassed the graduation requirements as established by the Board of Education in the state of Illinois. Tanner Nathaniel Beheimer. Maya Elizabeth Brenner. Charlotte Louise Cannon. Colby Weber Clear. Macy Elizabeth Eaton. Bradley Robert Ellis. Kaylee Marie Foster. Rhiannon Amira Freehill. Corbin James Fuller. Ajun Howder. Georgia Faith Kennedy. Haley Marie Krieger. Caden Ray Layferry. Isaiah James Leeser. Benjamin Thomas Miller. Emma Elizabeth Probin. Hayden Michael William Sharping. Miley Gray Strode. Brody Ross Thumb. Julia Carol Turtelot. Aubriana Danae Wells. Cole Lee Widener. Let's give one more round of applause to the class of 2026. At this time, I would like to welcome Bradley Ellis, this year's class of 2026 president, to the podium to lead the class in the symbolic changing of the tassels.
Before I start, I'd like to let everybody know that I've never been someone who's good at giving speeches, let alone someone who can read above a fourth grade level. I know it may be surprising to most of you, but no, I didn't use AI to write this. On a more serious note, there are people in the audience who have given me more tools to succeed than I could have ever gained on my own, and I'd like to give thanks to them now. First, I'd like to start by thanking God and my loving family for giving me my reason to keep going when times get tough. Their support and encouragement remain unmatched. Plus, they've given me a lot of gas money, so I'm kind of obligated to appreciate everything else. I'd also like to thank all of my teachers for the patience they've shown me. Whether it's my attention or my behavior, I'm grateful none of them got too fed up with me. Although Mr. Taylor still thinks he could beat me in a wrestling match, which confuses me because we all know how that would end up. I would like to thank the janitors for the behind-the-scenes work as they cleaned our messes and stayed late for hours on end, cleaning in every classroom and at every lunch table to give a spotless environment to learn. As a direct message to them, we are grateful for what you do, and your hard work does not go unnoticed. I'd like to thank my coaches for giving me their full faith in my ability to succeed and for always being there through the wins and the losses, to keep my head level and motivate me to keep striving for greatness. I hope everyone here can say they have someone who plays that crucial role as well as you have. I suppose I can give a thank you to my friends, even though some of them made school 10 times as difficult with their constant distractions. You'd be impressed with how many jokes a group of 6 guys can make about one man's hairline. In reality, I know it's always in good fun, and they've been with me from the start. With all of us taking our own paths this next fall, the fear of falling out crosses my mind frequently, but in this moment, I do just about whatever it takes to prevent that from happening. In an effort to keep our class bond alive, I'd like to touch on some of the things that made my 4 years so special, like Rhiannon's homemade brownies. I don't care if they came from a box, they're amazing. Or the 3 years I spent in Miss Stuffbeam's class being a constant headache to make my class laugh. And I still apologize for any of the messes I haven't cleaned up, as I'm sure there are some. Or those student section chants that I knew none of the words to, but still yelled anyway. I think right about now I'm realizing why I was elected class clown. Since I can't speak for all of us, I think I'd bring up some of the moments most of us were there for, like Corbin's karaoke to Country Roads, or listening to his German accent whenever he read a poem, or about his kickboxing lessons, or how far he can carry a 5-gallon bucket. And how could I forget Colby being obnoxiously loud in Miss Vaughn's and proceeding to blame it on the girls behind him. But through all the chaos, if you look at our class as a group, you'll find our appreciation for each other and the proof of an everlasting mark that we've left on Cuba High School. I know there are already plenty of moms in the building who are crying or on the verge of tears as they watch their babies enter the next chapter of their lives. But for those of you who haven't let it happen already, let it happen now. Let the realization of leaving everything you've become used to in these last 4 years be a reminder of your roots and how far you've come. Realize the breaking wave of opportunities that can emerge from the start of this chapter. As I stand on this stage, I can say with full confidence that the class of 2026 is en route to doing great things in the near future. We have all worked hard to overcome all of the difficulties life has thrown at us, and no other class could have done it as well as we have. Off the top of my head alone, we went through the pandemic and the years that shaped our social lives. We did senior projects like the classes before us, only we had the best class average grade ever seen in Cuba's senior project history. We were the first class that adapted into a co-op with our former rivals Lewistown, which brought some of the best friendships into all of our lives. Not to mention online school days, the development of AI, and getting Miss Vaughn's assignments completed on time. I think I might be the only one that struggled with that. Overall, each of us has something to look back at and remember that we overcame life's strange adversities and changing times when no one had the answers. Soon, each of us will be back to square one, finding our own answers again, making more friendships, and creating years of memories to add on to the ones we've made already. I don't want to sound like anyone's parents, but I am extremely proud of all of you, and I'm grateful for every moment spent in the presence of such great peers. Classmates, please join me in moving your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bradley. Madam President, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to present the Cuba Senior High School graduating class of 2026. This concludes today's presentation of diplomas and awards. We want to thank you all for coming. And now, will everyone please rise for the recessional and remain standing until the graduates had left the gymnasium.